자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. MLB 더 쇼 19 토론토 류현진 대 보스턴 레드삭스의 데이빗 프라이스 경기 한번 플레이 해보도록 하겠습니다. 일전에 제가 한번 이 컨텐츠 진행할 때 보스턴의 크리스 세일과 해봤기 때문에 이번에는 데이빗 프라이스와의 경기 플레이 해보도록 하겠습니다. 일단 그 토론토 블루제이스 개막전을 로저스 센터에서 여기 보스턴과 경기를 갔습니다. 근데 아무래도 지금 모든 기사를 봐도 크리스 세일이 1선발인 걸로 예상하고 있는데 일단 크리스 세일과 경기는 한번 해봤기 때문에 데이빗 프라이스도 꽤 우수한 투수죠. 좌완으로 해서 데이빗 프라이스와의 경기 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다. 처음에 뭐 데이빗 프라이스랑 무키 배츠 엮어가지고 트레이드설도 많이 나오긴 했는데 연말에 뭐 데이빗 프라이스 딴 데로 간다고 뭐 토론토에서 영입 나선다 뭐 얘기 있었는데 결국 그냥 들어갔죠. 네.
We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Boston Red Sox
거의
and the
대부분
Toronto Blue Jays. It's going to be
저기를
fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB
프라이스
Network.
보다는 크리스 세일을 1선발로 예측하고 있죠. 그래서 아마
Ryu,
개막전은
the Korean
류현진과
lefty, will be
크리스
the starter
세일의
in this one.
맞대결이
Please,
펼치지
Zach, what's the
않을까.
word on him?
다들
Well,
그렇게
everyone knows he's one of the
많이
game's
기사가
elite
나오고
pitchers. So if you
있습니다.
like good pitching,
근데 아직도
you're in for a real treat.
그
Not many other guys
계속
compare, and the thing
그
I enjoy the
토론토에서
most about him is the confidence that
데이비드
he exudes when he's out there.
프라이스
Trust me, he doesn't lack it.
영입설이 계속
And the
기사는
opposing
조금씩
hitters,
나오긴
they
했어요.
feel it
12월
when they're standing
말까지만
in the
해도.
box against him.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
뭐 류현진 영입했으니까 이제 더 이상 뭐 얘기는 없겠지만, 자 일단 무키 배츠 먼저 상대하겠습니다.
0-1 the count.
무키 배츠도 뭐 되게 말이 뭐 많았죠. 근데 무키 배츠를 데려가고 싶어하는 팀은 많긴 한데 3년 동안 지급해야 되는 자녀 금액이 너무 많아가지고
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Richard
나이스.
is over near the stands as he
성공으로
makes
처리.
the catch for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He took home the American League batting title last season. He went from
근데
corner to corner.
최근에도
He used the
한
whole field, and he's
기사에
so
보면 뭐
difficult
무키
to defend. When you
배츠가
win a batting title, you're doing something
계속
very special.
이제
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll
샌디에이고
bring up the former
파드리스랑
MVP second baseman
다저스에서도
Dustin
트레이드
Pedroia.
막 뭐 하는 거 아니냐 뭐 이런 식으로 계속 기사가 솔솔 나오긴 하더라고요.
Now the pitch.
그리고 무키 배츠는
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. Nothing in one.
올려달라고.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky
요청을
Holiday
했죠.
behind the plate,
상승
particularly
요청을.
on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Takes this the
야,
other way
저거는
and Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
컨택 능력이 좋네. 저거를 안타 쳐내네.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this
자세가 좀
batter go
무너진
the
것
other way was
같았는데.
special.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Ready with the 0-1, and this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ripped down the first base line. But this'll get
파울이다.
foul. It's a ball and 2
떼어버린 줄
strikes.
알고.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were
야, 뭐야? 왜 이렇게 타격을 잘해?
make you pay big time.
The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to
아니,
get him at least 2
구석으로
bases.
Yeah, man.
잘
Some people like
던졌는데
to crow
뭘 안
about homers
타치네.
and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Pedroia, the runner at third. Martinez is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And he turns
아,
on this one and
몸쪽은 잘
yanks it
쳐내네.
foul and back out of play.
이래부터 이거 투구수가 많아져도 안 되는데.
Foul
아,
off.
왜 이렇게 커트를 잘하지?
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Hit out towards second. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an
홈으로
RBI
던질
that
걸
brings home the
던질까
opening marker of the
고민했는데.
ballgame. Now at the
그냥 한 점
plate,
주는 걸로.
Xander Bogaerts. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Men on third with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
흔들린다.
strike. Fouled away. 2-2. Here it is. And another foul ball. Waved out
그렇지.
and missed for the 3rd out. Not
근데
much of a chance at hitting
커트를
that
꽤
one, and the
잘하네.
inning is over. Red
보스턴
Sox
애들이.
settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half. David Price will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
아, 또 이렇게
With that,
허무하게.
let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping in, Biggio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
아, 확실히 그 저기 봐. 엊그제 플레이했던
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
다저스 누구죠? 일본에
Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
거기 비하면은 공이
So
있네.
coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
지금 나오는 블라드미르 게레로 주니어 많이 그러더라고요. 올해 토론토가 잘 되려면 얘가 포텐이 터져줘야 된다고. 아, 마에다 겐타. 예. 며칠 마에다 겐타 플레이할 때보다 공이 지금 프라이스 공이 훨씬 치기가 쉽지 않네요. 나이스. 역시.
And this will bang up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
또 그리쳐 홈런 전번에 플레이할 때 홈런 3개 쳤는데
Bradley on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the
아깝네.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez.
한번 좀 쳐놓을까
in
그랬다.
the top of the second.
Christian Vasquez.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
바깥쪽으로만 철저하게. 나이스.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Michael Chavis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got
2회는
now a swing
괜찮네.
and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
The left fielder, Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
퍼터로 해서 이 정도로 살짝 좀 빼자. 체인지업.
The next 0-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And a fastball.
나이스.
Strike 3, and the side
김삼진.
is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Into the box now, number 13. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ball 1.
야, 근데 체인지업 84마일이야? 체인지업도 되게 빠르네.
And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. A bounce it to the left side. That one fields it cleanly.
오, 발 떨었어. 나이스.
So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over.
때문에 안타.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman,
아,
Rowdy
근데 여기서
Tellez.
또 좌타자네.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field.
아, 저게 또 중견수 정면으로 가네.
Is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this
잘
infield.
쳤는데
Should be fun to
중견수
watch.
정면으로 가네요.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
얘 투심, 커터, 체인지업, 포심. 투심을 주로 많이 쓰는구나.
The 1-1 from Price.
아,
1-2.
체인지업.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
체인지업으로 몸쪽으로 던지려나?
Ready with the 2-2.
아, 볼이었는데.
Just hung in there on that one.
아, 투심이네. 체인지업일 줄 알았는데.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's
공
really
좋네.
moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Price pauses. First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll go the short way to retire
아,
the
저
side.
바깥쪽 투심에 계속 당하네.
Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Bradley is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats
야.
like fielding percentage.
아니,
But of
저걸
course,
놓쳐?
these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Mookie Betts is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
루키 배치.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss
nice.
as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He singled and
점수 더
scored
내주면 안
in his
된다.
first appearance in this one. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
바깥쪽을 되게
And
잘
here's one that
잡아주네,
misses to
심판이.
Pedroia, and the count evens at
걸치면
1-1.
그냥 스트라이크 무조건 잡아주는 것
So
같은데.
1-1 home. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2
한 번
to
더
count
체인지업
now.
가자.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great
본 것
job to keep your
같은데.
hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
와,
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes
제가
across
아까도
to score.
저쪽 공으로 해서 장타 쳤는데.
The
아,
runner on second with
잘하네.
one down now. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Martinez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and
아,
turned
이쪽은 또
himself
안
into one
잡아주네.
of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over. And
아, 수비
And the
실책이
throw
너무
is in
아쉽다.
time to get him to retire the
우스
side.
플라이를 거의 놓쳐가지고.
Red Sox get a run on the RBI. A Next is Danny Jansen as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get
저거를
on
안 잡았네.
and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's Price now on 1-0. That one's going to find the
가운데였네.
seats. Strike 1. Line drive to center field.
저게 또 옮겨서 정면으로 가네.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at bat. Now the first pitch here from Price. Hard ground ball to third.
나이스.
And a base hit as that's into left.
3루간까지는 않다. 방금 나 쳐놓고서 볼이었나 아웃사인인데 볼은 맞는 것 같아요. 완전 볼이었네.
Stepping in now, Biggio, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Flied out in his first at bat, so making
잘
0 for
맞추긴
1 so
했는데
far.
너무 타격 타임이 빨랐네. 여기서 또 좌타자야.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline.
지금
This will be a foul
체인지업이었구나.
ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hit hard to
나이스.
center. And that's in there. Base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early.
이번에도
Get settled in. So far,
엄청
so
낮은
good.
공이었는데
First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bichette at second, Biggio at first, 1 gone. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
다행이다.
In there.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder.
저걸 또 근데 잡아내네.
He got a good read on it.
잘 친 것 같긴 한데
Look
중견수
for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
투아웃이라 또 확 치지 못하겠네.
That misses 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0.
나이스.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And
3점
they're on
따라가고.
the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D'Lo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, number 13.
아,
Price starts him with a strike. It's
체인지업으로
0-1.
떨어질 줄
2
알았는데
on, 2
투심이었네.
out for him here in the third.
야, 94마일까지 던져 제가?
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. It's a high ball headed for the left field corner. If it
가운데였는데
stays fair, it's gone. And
타이밍이
nearly
살짝
a
안 맞네.
3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 1-2. Here it is. Hit sharply.
와,
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox on top 2-. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney
여기서 이렇게
standing
또
by
점수
with a
보면은
report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
투심?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the 0-2. Hard hit to first.
나이스.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground
오,
towards short.
뭐.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
너무 한 코스만으로 던지니까 걸렸나?
Coming to the plate now, Michael Chavis.
아, 한가운데로 갔구나,
striking
공이.
out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find
나이스.
a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
오,
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Swing and a miss on the
그렇지.
fastball that time. Out number 2. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew
오,
Benintendi.
실투.
Here's a
한가운데
cold
들어갔다.
strike about thigh high, 0-1. Two runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score.
나이스.
Hit on the ground to short, reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Leading off the inning, Robbie Tellez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 44.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Back to
아.
Rogers Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
This
이거는
guy has
딱
been
오는
throwing the ball
공이었는데.
so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever.
오,
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line.
아,
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
아, 아깝다. 진짜 딱 걸렸는데.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Price ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out.
와, 볼이었어?
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the 1-0.
아, 타이밍 내가 너무 빠르네 지금.
Now the
천천히
1-1
쳐야겠다.
pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box
designated
now,
hitter.
Brendan Drury.
Drury.
First pitch on its way. And
아하.
this is popped up near second base. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr.
아하,
comes
너무
into this
허무하게
at bat
끝냈는데.
0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jackie Bradley
In there, 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
now batting.
Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home.
투수가 살짝 맞네.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
He's certainly done an
저거를
amazing job right here.
볼이라고?
Grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Biggio is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to the
79개.
bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up
잘하면
with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he
7회까지
mentioned to me was the lack
버텨줄
of
수 있으려나
discipline he's
모르겠네.
seeing out of their at-bats right now. He
6회는
said they've been
확실히
chasing his
버텨줄 것
pitches
같긴
out of the
한데
zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
일단 스트레치 앤 토스로 가볍게 몸풀기
First
시작하라고
offering on
하고
its way.
6회
And he'll
몸풀기로
power in a
바꿉시다.
fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in
안타?
philosophy here.
그렇지.
Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack and the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
From the stretch. And boy, a
아,
high
저걸
strike called there. That's
스트라이크
not all
주네.
that consistent, but it's strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Settling in now.
잘 맞았긴
Biggio,
했는데,
a hit in 2
아,
at-bats for him at this point
끝에
in the
가서 힘이
ballgame.
좀 부족했네. 몸 끝에 힘이
Here's the
좀
first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
스트라이크 들어오네.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And he got it.
Now batting.
Now
야,
back
씨,
to
체인지업에
Vladimir
당했네.
Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Price pauses. First pitch on the way. Line
나이스.
to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the
아,
outfield.
그리척이 여기서 한 방 해줘야 되는데.
Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk. And it's fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Liner towards second.
아,
This is right to Pedroia, and the inning is. Next up for the Red
4번
Sox,
타자에서
JD Martinez.
안
1
되냐?
for 2, including a double back in the first. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now
나이스.
a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The third baseman, Rafael.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He was a ground out victim last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
슬슬 이제 제구가 안 되기 시작합니다. 투수가 좀 되니까.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where
슬라이더가
he would
없는 게
just
조금
foul off strikes
아쉽네.
that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Hot shot to third.
어?
And a
놓쳤어?
base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
야, 저걸 놓쳐?
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base
아유,
hit.
저걸.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out
제구,
over the plate.
제구,
Just enough for a
제구 안
base
돼.
hit.
큰일이야.
A 1 pitch on its way, and he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Devers stands at first with 1 out. Oh, that
오.
hit him. Let's hope he's
야야.
okay. No
아유,
chance to
이제
make
또
the play. Let's just hope he's okay
류현진
on
못
the
맞고
mound.
절로 가냐. 아,
Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
아하,
From the belt,
큰일이구나.
the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2, fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
나이스.
Swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now,
오?
it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything
내가
positive
봤을 때
happen.
류현진은
Michael Chavis is in for the 3rd time now. As he takes the
이번에까지
ball outside. It's
던질 수
1-0.
있을 것 같네요.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1
오,
down the 3rd
아.
baseline. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run is in to score from 3rd. It's now 3-1. The left-handed
아,
hitting
가운데로
Andrew
들어갔어,
Benintendi
실수가.
stands in. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
좌타자니까. 오,
Behind 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
얘까지는 류현진이 상대하고.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up
홈런
looking
맞으면 안
just a
된다.
bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
나이스.
Popped him up. Guerrero has a play, and that
아,
ends
한
the
점 더
inning.
준 게 너무 아쉽네.
Red Sox settle for just the one. On to the bottom. Into the box, number 13. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a
오,
couple of runs,
나갈
and
뻔했어.
this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A swing and
나이스.
a drive sent out toward the gap.
아주 부드러웠다.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batter.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just
아,
feels
여기서
different.
또
It sounds
좌타자야.
different off the bat.
아.
See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his
자,
body.
여기
Barrel the bat
바꿔줄
all
만한
over the
애가
ball, and he
있나?
smokes it right off the wall
아,
in left
불펜으로
center.
가면 안
A
되지.
little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
아, 자완이 다 근데 그치, 무한이 얘밖에 없네. 너무 구리다.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here's the
아,
fastball that gets the lower
스트라이크였어.
part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time.
야,
Laid off for a
이쪽으로만
ball.
던지네.
Clearly staying away from him in this
기다려보자,
at-bat with that
일단.
runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Pulled toward right center field.
가 홈까지야
And
이거.
that'll get down out there for extra bases.
그렇지.
Rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score.
한 점
And
따라잡고.
the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's
아,
done.
잡히는 줄
He
알았네
comes
나는.
right behind him, following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could
좋아,
be
좋아.
a big inning if this continues.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
아,
He
안 돼,
swings
안 돼, 안
and
돼.
gets it
이런 공에
fouled
나가면 안
off
되지.
to the right and out of play.
욕심 부리면 안
No
돼.
hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right.
아하.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out
저게
number
또
1. And the
우익수
runner
정면으로 가네.
not tagging will retreat to second base. So digging in now, Brendan
아, 잘
Brewer,
맞았는데.
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move
뭐냐,
out
이거?
there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
아, 여기 점수 내야 되는데. 아, 다 우익수 정면이야.
Runner in scoring position
타구가.
with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat, and that misses ball 1. Tellez at second with 2 down.
그렇지.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home,
아,
and he will be tagged out at the plate.
아이씨,
So it
텔레지.
remains a 1-run deficit.
겁나 느리네 달리기. 아,
Stepping into the box,
아,
Jackie
나
Bradley
진짜.
Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jackie Bradley.
First pitch
어이.
of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
뛰지 말 걸 그랬네. 아,
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
투구수가 슬슬 많아지니까
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
근데 지금 몸 풀고 있는 애들이 다
It's a
우한밖에
changeup
없는데.
that drops below the knees for a ball. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
What we're
아,
seeing here is
다음에
a
무키
really
배치인데.
smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go
오,
up there and make him
다행이다.
throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the right fielder,
아쉽지만
Mookie.
류현진은 여기까지.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. To third.
그래, 이렇게 슬라이더가 하나 있어줘야 돼. 오, 야, 왜 이렇게 늦게 던지냐.
In time at first for out number 2.
혹시 모르니까 자완 하나도 멈추고.
Against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the
나이스.
middle. Bichette over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds leading off the inning, Bo Bichette, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
점수 내야 되는데.
Far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down.
오!
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit.
나이스 동점 홈런. 아, 류현진 그럼 한 번 더 던질 걸 그랬나?
Home run.
야, 전혀 생각지도 않았던 애한테서 홈런이 나와주다니.
And the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that "what have you done for me lately" world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
아, 바꾸네
Now the Red
투수.
Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all this afternoon for David Price.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
Certainly
please.
did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision.
Henry.
아, 한가운데였네.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping in now, Biggio, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
차라리 맞고 나가지.
The 1-0 home.
나이스
On the ground
중전
to second,
안타.
and Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Third
Yeah,
baseman.
watch your lips right there,
What a
Dan. Sent
big-
it back right where it came from.
Guerrero.
도루 한번 어우
For the delivery,
바로
a check
견제고
on that
던지네.
go-ahead run at first.
피치아웃으로 한번 뺄 수도 있으니까 아직은 뛰지 말고.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero.
Ah.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's a
오우,
look over to first.
견제하네.
Just keeping him close.
뛸까?
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
아,
Hold there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider.
Ooh.
That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
병살만 안 당하면 돼.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Pedroia on at first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
The right fielder, number 15.
So base is empty now after the double play.
아하,
Digging in is the
여기서 병살이
outfielder,
나오네.
Rendell Grichuk. First pitch of the at-bat.
아, 이번 또 직구네. 슬라이더 계속 보여주다가.
and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
오,
And he misses with it.
이거는 볼.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-2 now.
침착하자.
The 1-2.
오, 안 나갔어, 안 나갔어.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2.
실투 하나만 딱 와주면 그립척은 그냥 웬만하면 넘겨버리기 때문에.
The 2-2. Line towards center field.
안타?
Bradley
에헤이.
will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
어,
Liner in there for a base hit.
어이구, 어이구.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep
제구가 너무 안
that ball
되는데.
looked like it was
오케이.
extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan
여기서 무조건
to keep the ball in front of the
경살로 잡아야
outfielders,
된다.
but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
A ball and no strikes. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2
오,
at-bats.
실투.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Another one sent foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a
그렇지.
good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. In now, Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bogaerts lays off 1-0. On the ground to short.
좋고요.
Could this be 2? The second
나이스.
run on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Still tied 3-3. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in for the Jays, number 13. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him
와.
up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
98마일.
The windup
거의
and the
160이잖아.
0-1. High in the air out to center field.
아이고.
Bradley is right there, 1 down. Stepping up now, Rowdy Tellez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1. Brazier is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity
투심이
slider.
93마일이야?
Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers.
아, 너무 빨랐네, 타격이. 아,
There's a pitch swung on and
changeup.
missed. 1-2 now. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Still 1-2 as he fouls it
이건
away.
늦었고. 완전
Guessing
놓쳤을
game
타이밍.
going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right
아,
And a fastball swung
몸쪽이었네.
on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
공이 너무 빠르니까 건드리지
Pretty well
못했어.
in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
there. Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the
Oh.
plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. hit hard on the ground to short.
야,
And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
The first baseman, number 23.
Striding into the box, Michael
Michael
Chavis. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-strike off.
나이스.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Two and 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel moves over. 2 gone. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 0-1 the count. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. The pause and the 0-2. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air.
오, 다행이다.
Bichette has got it and decided retire.
아, 끝내기 가야 되는데.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
아,
Changeup
이거
makes a
체인지업
jump, a swing and a
한가운데였는데 이걸
miss.
놓쳐.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Popped up. Pedroia shading to his right. And
아,
throw
아깝다.
gets him. Nice play for the
바운드가 공중에 채공 시간이 좀 길었는데.
Digging in now, Danny Jansen. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Fastball well outside. And the pitch on 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball inside.
아,
and he
차라리
works it back
맞지.
to a full count now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Sent in the air out to
안타?
straightaway center.
에이.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 11.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's 2 for 4 in the
아,
ball
오늘
game.
보비샷
Yeah, that last at bat,
동점
he
홈런
turned
하나
that
있죠.
fastball on. He didn't hit it
아, 내
hard. He
몸쪽
didn't hit
공에
it
너무
country
약해.
mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
동점 홈런의 주인공. 오,
And he might have another one as this is
오, 야, 야, 야.
high and deep out to left.
나이스 끝내기. 야. 대박이네.
Solo shot here.
얘 연타석 홈런으로
And no
끝내버리네.
bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel
아,
awfully
보
good.
피쳇. 아, 지렸다. 야, 연타석 홈런. 끝내기까지 치네 결국. 기대도 안 했던 애한테. 아, 메로나유님.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate
어,
and hit a walk-off
비셰트가
hitter, you're
이거는
probably
MVP
going to be
먹을만하죠.
the player of the game.
동점
That
홈런도
was a
때리고
clutch
역전
swing of the
홈런까지
bat, and he'll
때렸으니까.
be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
야, 끝내기 홈런은 또 처음이네. 끝내기 안타로는 많이 해봤는데. 자, 이렇게 해서 MLB 더 쇼 1부 토론토 류현진 대 보스턴 레드삭스 데이빗 프라이스 경기 한번 플레이 해봤고요. 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.
Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.